All right, here we go. Time to make something. Come on. I'ma make something cool just because I can. Artist for life, that's what I am. Check my technique, that's how I roll. I make the world a little cooler than an hour ago. I'ma make something cool just because I'm free. Artist for life, that's what I be. Dig my style, keep checking my flow. Now your world's a little cooler than an hour ago. Give me paper, pens, musical instruments, or spray paint, and it gets intense. Give me markers, cardboard, microphones. It's not hard for me to get my mind to zone. People used to say that I was so distracted. People used to say I had an overactive imagination. It's so fascinating, creating it lead to procrastination. I fall into a piece of paper, calling out, I see you later. Then I rise like an elevator, or the mind of a meditator. My thoughts shine like a lightsaber. Inspiration's an invitation I can't refuse. It's the call I answer to. Plus it's fun if you're asking me.
Hey everybody, welcome back into another special episode of Sketchy and Funny. I'm Tommy Bell, your host. We're going to pull over to the art table and do some really cool stuff with colored pencils. And if you guys know by now, you know the exact kind of artwork that I'm doing. It's very female fighter themed and very LFC themed. Of course, I got my sweater on, my sweatshirt on tonight. Very happy. And alongside me, I wouldn't be able to do these shows without my partner in crime, the official voice of the Lingerie Fighting Championships podcast, Beauty, Strength, and Dominance, this social media magnet himself, Mr. Michael Larkin.
What's up, Tommy Bell? We have a special treat for everybody with Sketchy and Funny tonight. We have some boss-like vibes, and we have some already awesomeness going into tonight's show. So I'm on tap. I'm excited, man.
I am too. I tell you what, this has been a long time coming, as a lot of these projects this year have been. You know, we just came off of a super crazy Halloween 3-part project, doing some of the craziest stuff with some of the coolest people. And the ripple effects of some of those drawings, like the Bride of Frankenstein versus the Mummy, are going to continue to go in a very interesting way. So that's really cool. Some of the things that have progressed since that drawing. But without going down too many different side rails, Michael, you are the LFC announcer, dude. You know what I'm going to ask you to do? Because tonight's guest, I'm not kidding, dude. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm nervous.
Oh,
I'm scared. Not nervous. I'm scared.
Oh,
man. This lady scares me. This is at the top shelf brass of the LFC community. And she's been a huge supporter of mine since, my God, I mean, going back years and years, and she's just outstanding. I've met her face to face. Now I always feel threatened by her. So I'm going to make you do the announcement.
Hey, she's got that grill, man, with the skills that kills. If y'all saw it at LFC 35 a mere 3 years ago, after a whole birthday cake went all up in there, that being that ring, we are on the line with none other than the LFC prez herself, Miss Holly, the Lotus Mei. How are you, Holly?
Hi, how are you guys?
Good. How are you?
So are you scared of me, really?
You got an intense stare, man. We already talked about this glare before, man. It's a death look.
I mean, you shouldn't have nothing to worry about if you didn't do anything. And you haven't.
This is true. This is true, but still, it's intimidating. You know, you got them eyes. I'm not talking about the private eyes. I'm talking about the eyes of the Lotus, man.
No, I'm going to tell you what, Michael, and she's going to hear this for the first time, because we're going to get a chance to talk more, and she's going to hear my mouth flap more than we ever did when we actually met at LFC 35. But it's no lie, because there's an intimidating look about you, and when I saw you face to face, we're going to get into this. I've got a couple stories that will back up what I'm saying, and the viewers of Sketchy and Funny are going to get a little behind the curtains of how, and maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just overreacting. I don't know. It doesn't matter though, because it's all about perception, and you know, and I love you to death. I love you to death, Holly, because you were literally one of the very first LFC people who really got involved. When we go all the way back to the first time I drew you, which was like the beginning of 2021 somewhere. You were so involved in the image and what I was doing that I was like, this is awesome. It just really,
I mean, if it has something to do with me, of course I'm gonna, make sure it passes the check.
Always do
before you put it out there.
You always do. And so what we got going on, gang, is the Queen of Diamonds. Now, I started this Poker Queen theme sometime again back in 2021, and I featured Terry London as the Queen of Hearts. And I never went back to it. But in my head, I was like, this is going to be reserved. These queens are reserved for LFC royalty. And that's that. It's simple as that. But it took a long
just have
time.
any queen on there.
And when you reached out to me and said that you were interested in seeing something new, I immediately kind of had that idea, and you jumped all over it. And it's going to be one of the best pieces I've done this year. I already know it because it just every time I go to work on it, it flows like butter. But I don't want to talk stories about it without being able to show you. So I'm going to pull over to the art table, flip up the top on the little thingy here, and break out a couple pencils, and we're going to work on some hair tonight. Let's pull over here.
Well, don't screw up.
All right, gang, here we are. It's the Queen of Diamonds. It's Holly Mei. And the most recent thing that I did was create a really vibrant, I chose a very vibrant yellow for the background. And the reason is because her hair is dark. And then I think I'm going to make her dress dark too, which will make the diamonds pop down here. It's all about contrast and color play. And I thought, wow, that's really, really, really going to pop nice. So I chose to go with that color, and just get my arm out of the way here, just to make it a drawing show, folks, before we get into all the stories and stuff. I'm going to be working with 4 color pencils tonight, a simple black. I've got this really cool dark brown, and then I've got like a light umber, and then we're going to polish it off with a little bit of beige. And that's the only colors that we're going to use to do this. And I'm just brushing off all the little, when you work with colored pencils that have a very soft lead, you get all the little flakes and ickies and stuff all over them. And you got to clear your surface off so that you're ready for the next thing. So I always work dark to light, Holly. And so just again, to make a little bit of a drawing show before it gets insane, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm starting with the black, and I'm pulling out everywhere I want to see a shadow. And then we're just going to work dark to light on your hair for a little while here.
Okay.
Now,
You know there's red in my hair, right?
see, she's doing this to make me nervous, Michael. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. And I knew it. I told you guys, I'm shaking already. Now your hair. Oh my God. We're going to do
red, not grays, okay? Red, not grays.
Oh,
dude, do you see what I'm talking about? You see?
it is.
Ask me why I get nervous when she's around, because it's never like, it's never an easy delivery. Like, she commands things. She's like, listen, no gray.
No gray. Well, it's funny too. I always say this, and what I've always loved about this fine brand that is Lingerie Fighting Championships is, and with Holly, like when I first started coming to LFC on the podcast came into fruition and really knowing it, like I've always known Holly as the Prez, but I think what a lot of people get to see, and I've always said this, go back and watch Holly's fights, because I think around the time when I started coming to LFC, this was also around the time not only of you becoming Prez, Holly, this was around the time of the infamous bucket of pucks with Joel Kane.
Because you know what I found out? He's trying to trade me for a bucket of pucks.
Bucket of what?
A bucket of hockey pucks. Are you serious? That's all I'm worth to him.
Look, I understand. You have talent and skills that I believe the pink team has not been able to display. Coach Kane and you,
He's not a
for
coach.
some reason, you don't get along. I
He's
get
not
it.
a coach.
I
He's
get it.
not
You know
a
what?
coach.
I'm going to try.
No, I don't want you
I'm
to
gonna
try.
try.
I need you to just say,
Don't
yes,
promise it.
I'm going to get you on the black. That's it. I'm on the black. That's all I want to hear you say. I'm on the team.
You know what? I think we can work something out. Maybe.
No.
I,
Yes. I need a yes.
okay. It's a yes. I will get you on the black team. How about that? Is
Good.
that-
Yes.
how
That's
about-
it.
Can we shake on it?
No, damn. I'm so relieved I am not on, I don't have to deal with Joel anymore.
I was really excited to get rid of Holly. I mean, I've been working at this for a while. I just don't think Holly's pink team material.
You don't know how happy you've made me. Like, thank you.
Looks like everyone does want Coach Hader.
She impressed me.
She has, I'm sure, a bright future in the black team, and I'm happy that she's there. I'm still waiting for my bucket of pucks.
Where am I going to get a bucket of pucks?
And you wanting to go over to the Oh my goodness. And everything
Uh,
with the black team and the pink team. And I mean, you were assistant coaching at LFC 25 and everything that came into fruition. So it was a very kind of like transitional time period of Holly Lotus May, the fighter, this badass fighter who's taken on main event Morgan, who's taken on Andrea the Storm Vladoy, who's taken on Farah Feather Haddon and everything that goes
Yeah.
into fruition. And I'm just like, yeah. So I mean, I've always noticed that commanding type of vibe, whether it be inside the ring or outside the ring. So I mean, I can see where Tommy's coming from, but yeah, you're always probably one of those people where it's just like, I'm nice, but don't piss me off. And that's certainly a show.
uh-huh.
Well, no, that's certainly
Always.
because it's one of those things like one of your infamous feuds in LFC was with Jolene the Valkyrie Hex, which is like the annals of LFC history, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite all-time feuds. And I should have been there at Sturgis for that fight. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it out for that one. But God, I wanted to be out there for that one so bad because that is one of my all-time favorite LFC feuds, Michael. I kid you not.
Yeah, a lot of drama happened to where we're not. I don't see us going back to Sturgis.
Yeah. Well,
It was fun traveling out there and getting to see all the different things, hanging out with the bikers. But behind the scenes, there was so much drama, too much to want to, relive any of it.
Right. Well, maybe there was a reason that I wasn't able to make it out for that one. Who knows?
I mean,
Yeah, you don't want to be around for all that drama out there.
drama for your mama, if you will. And I mean,
I mean, you put all these women in one little room, I don't know why, we decided to drive out there together. I don't know whose idea that was, but
A lot of strong personalities.
yeah. And I mean, you're sitting in the friggin' car with Joel for X amount of hours. So I mean, that's got
oh my God, his story. Did he ever tell you the story about how he got a yeast infection in his ear?
he didn't explain that. I know he did get thrown into one of like the friggin' pools or whatever water it is that was disgusting.
No.
All right,
Yeah, I shoved him into the pool.
yeah, that. No, I'm saying down, and also he talked about in Sturgis because you see it on the expose where he friggin' goes.
Yeah,
into
he
whatever it is. Yeah,
like for whatever reason, he seems to piss somebody off near water.
yeah, that's the thing.
I
I don't get it. Like that Sturgis, like there's fucking dirty water there, and he's like pissing people off. I'm like, what are you doing? It's friggin' like South Dakota. It's just absolute nonsense. But yes. So what happened with the yeast infection?
he has a cat
Okay.
that I have a dog. He has a cat,
Right.
and apparently this cat drools
All
for
right.
one, and drooled right into his ear one morning. And you know what cats love to do to themselves.
Mhm.
And then I guess after, doing whatever, doing its business, it drooled in his ear
Yeah.
and eventually turned into a yeast infection in his ear.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Karma for all the shit he's done. So
Yeah, well, as soon as you said Joel yeast infection, I was hooked, and now I cannot not see that.
yeah, you can't
I
unsee
can't unsee that.
a yeast infection in his ear. You should
That's-
ask him next time you see him, how's your ear doing?
yes. Well, that's karma for the bucket of pucks, man. That goes from the yeah.
Bucket of drool in his ear. Yeast infected drool.
I'm glad I don't have any stories like that. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, no.
Only Joel has stories like that.
That's what I'm saying. It's like she mentioned the body of water. Like the man, don't go to a pool next to Joel Kane because he will start something and his ass will wind up in it because he says something stupid.
Hey, I mean, luckily for him, he could swim.
That is true. That is very true. He can swim.
Well, Michael, that's why I keep going out. I keep saying stupid stuff to this show. This way, no one can get to me.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got a little bit of
Yeah,
that.
when you want to talk smack about someone, make sure you're not near them.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You're not around.
Hello.
I mean, Tommy, you got the chutzpah, man, but you use your chutzpah from a far distance, you know.
Right?
Exactly. Long distance. Thank you very much.
Hashtag long distance chutzpah. There you go.
And Michael, we're
So
going
at
to
least
talk
he's
right
smart
about
about
this.
it. Joel will talk smack to you in your face.
Right. Well, let's be honest here. I mean, look at the other side of the coin, man. I mean, look at Leon, man. You've had to suspend him a couple times for his fault. I mean, him and Bella Madison is probably one of the best rivalries, and they're not even fighting. He almost body slammed her back at LFC 38. Like that.
I know.
Yo.
But regardless, you're a coach. You can't pick up another fighter and throw them.
True.
Oh my goodness. He's picking her up in the air. What is Coach Hader going to do?
No, don't do it, Coach. Don't do it, Coach.
Oh,
there
yes.
you go.
That's the right call
Applaud
there.
that man.
The
Applaud
right
that
call
man.
there. He gets an applause there, I think.
Very true. But yeah.
I don't condone violence. Like, listen, that's a different kind of violence that I don't condone.
Right.
In the ring, yes. Okay. Maybe one day, we'll see about, letting some of the women get their aggression out on whoever it is that they're zoned in on.
Let's not do that. As a matter of fact, let's not, because my last guest, me,
No,
Annabella,
Tommy, you don't want to do that?
No.
You don't want to get any aggression out in the ring?
I think that I've done an awful lot.
You want to see how, if you're really scared of me or not?
Let's do it. Let's do this. Michael, you heard it here first.
You just put into the fruition, man. You put into the universe, and now it's going to happen.
It's going down. It's the greatest match in LFC history.
Well, I'm sure Bella will want that match with Leon.
Oh, man. But still, she actually kind of spracked off to you two in a way. So I thought you two were about to go at it like LFC 37.
We were, but she came to me afterwards. She's like, I'm sorry. It was just the heat of the moment, So I was like, look, I'm going to give you a warning. So.
Oh, my God. Michael, I got.
I mean, I get, I get the heat of the moment things, but Jolene, that was not heat of the moment. That was just an ongoing drama that just needed to be settled.
Yeah,
that was a slow build,
Yeah.
That was a.
Oh yeah, she was asking for it.
Well, she double legged you like real quick. Like if you guys go back and watch LFC 27, she double legged you, man. Like not even like without even warning, just scooped you.
Yeah, there was a few instances where she was just, man, I can't even remember which one it was. And she just, I jumped in to, of course, do my thing, stop whatever was going on. And I got thrown in the middle of it.
Yep.
That's what initially started all of it.
Yep. LFC 27, sexy, nerdy, inked, and curvy. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. When she decided to sweep my, I had heels on.
I don't get why she would do such a thing. She knows better. You're not listening to the refs, you better listen to me. So that's why I jumped in the ring.
Battle time, warfare. We've got ourselves a
She just threw the
my
president
goodness.
down.
I was just upset. I was feeling moody that night. I don't know if I had my period or what, but everybody was feeling my wrath.
That is true.
And a skirt. I was like, what? Sorry, I mean to cuss on your.
Okay.
Please do.
Please do. It's okay.
Oh, please do. No, I didn't see that coming. Okay. I thought that was the dumbest shit that she ever could have did. And yeah, it just took me by surprise. And of course, everybody, that look you're talking about, the eyes, they saw it, and that's why they jumped in and held me back.
I think it's different from our end just because like with LFC 35 and us meeting us all for like the first time 3 years ago, it's when Leon gets like, and first of all, another one of your favorites, Audrey the Mongoose Monique, with your battles at Audrey. And Audrey, the character that she is with Leon, just smacks that friggin' cake right in his face, just friggin' takes him down. He's got cake all over him, and I'm standing in there just trying to get to the side, trying to be
He just antagonizes him.
Yep.
And he'll be the one that will want to go in there with her.
Oh yeah.
Bella and her.
Yes. But that's the thing too, is because she's coaching and you think you're teaching her this lesson because of everything that's happened. But no, stuff like this happens.
She's the one that just starts all this shit. And it's like, and I can't blame Leon for reacting because she's fucking pushing him.
Oh, there she goes. at it.
Oh my goodness! Throwing him out on his birthday.
Right back to where we started, right where we left off.
What the fuck?
Oh my goodness. Don't do it, haters. Don't do it, coach. Just got back.
Yeah, she knows
Right?
where to push the buttons, and I mean that's when like the infamous face comes in because you looked at me first, and because you had to clean this stuff up, you're like, I can't believe this, and then you like gave me
Yeah,
the grill, and
I'm having to clean up all that goddamn cake. What the
right, and
fuck?
you're looking at me. I'm like, I didn't do nothing. Then you looked at Tommy, and you looked at all the judges, and then Tommy had a little bit of fright in his face, right, Tommy? Huh? You had a little something right in your grill, huh?
I was gonna totally bring this up because and we have to back up a second, okay? We have to back up to when I'm walking into the FSW arena first time, and I'm starting to see familiar faces, but they're actually standing there, or whatever. And if you're me, get a little bit of nerves or whatever, because you really, I so admire everything that the LFC does, and so I was having a little moment. I was having a little fanboy moment, right? And then one of the very first faces I see is Miss Holly Mei. And this is no bullshit, dude. So I'm like, hey, this is photo op time, right? Well, so
nope.
I took a picture, and she's smiling, and she just very plainly, she's like, stop shaking the camera. Now I'm shaking the camera because I'm fucking nervous, dude. So now she's going, stop shaking the camera. So I snap another picture real fast. It's even worse. She's like, I said, stop shaking. And I took like 3 more in succession, never getting a good one. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I gotta go now. So then we go from that to the cake fiasco, which, hey, like, who saw that coming? I didn't see that coming. I'm sitting there right there at the judges table, and I thought, oh, this is such great LFC stuff. And I literally had that thought in my head. And I happened to look up, and there's Holly, who's cleaning it up. And she she was looking, off somewhere or whatever, or stewing. And then she just must have known that I looked up, because she looked at me and gave me a mom look. It was this pissed off mom look.
Listen, a lot of the girls, they're like, when they're acting out, or when they're just loud, that mom voice comes out. And they like, even the girls have come to me and they're like, oh my God, I heard your voice. I heard you yell, and I just had to stop, because I'm like, it reminded them of their mom, their mom yelling at them, to where they all stopped in their tracks.
There's a tone that you pick up on. But this wasn't even a mom voice. This was just the look. And see how your eyebrows kind of raised a little bit right here? It was that, but you were like boiling pissed off. And I literally asked, it was a different drawing show, one in the past, but I think I asked Michael, I'm like, were we supposed to go up there and like help her?
I don't know, man. I felt like that. I felt like, wait a minute.
I did too.
This
I felt like I was in trouble.
This is not in my budget right here to clean up some cake, but I mean, hey man, like,
I feel like I didn't come here to clean
cake.
Cake off the canvas and get my ass kicked by the prez.
Well, no, there's this infamous photo, and again, shout out to Richard. So it's me like slowly trying to go up to Leon to like get him like to say something, and I have this face on like for that. Richard took on my face because I'm like, oh, and he's looking at me giving the death stare, and I'm like, I'm not the one who pushed in the cake, man. Don't look at me like you want to come at me.
Right. Like I didn't do that shit.
I didn't do that shit.
And I mean, I felt bad because she asked me if she could bring, it was his birthday. And, can we bring him a cake? Can we present a cake? And, in my head, I'm thinking, oh, how nice, Yeah, it is his birthday. How nice of you. How thoughtful.
Thoughtful.
Fucking bitch. Like, had I known, like, it didn't even occur to me that, like, she would do some shit like that. So that's why I felt like, I had to clean it up because it was my mess, because I allowed it. But at the same time, I'm like, why the fuck am I cleaning this shit?
That was exactly the look that you gave me. And I'm like, oh shit, am I supposed to like, this is my first time at LFC. Am I supposed to go up there and help her? Or like, what's
Excuse me, Holly, may I come in with some napkins or something?
Like, let me, and it was all over my costume. I was so pissed. I was like, fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you look like Zorro with some cake on you, man. That's what it was. You had the Zorro.
And then she wants to know why I'm intimidated.
Right. I mean, you also had that other moment. I think we touched upon it last LFC podcast, Holly, and I'll put it into fruition because I don't think Tommy knows this, but we'll put it out there. There's this one. It's actually funny that we mentioned Audrey in here because this was the show when she first came back against Bella at LFC Booty Camp 2, which was in the FSW arena, but that was the first show because during COVID time period where there was no people, it was just the cast and the crew. So there's the one fight where it's Jenny Bloody Valentine and Veronica Payne, and they go onto the announce table. And this is the one where Trap Gambino, who was the judge, was just, they were all fighting and going after each other. And this one was just yelling like, hey, and everybody heard you from the back yelling like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I think you talked about your son being there and asking what the hell's going on because you're out there yelling at Jenny and Trap and Veronica like, what the hell's going on here? What the hell's wrong with you guys? Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I think that was that day where when I yelled because there was just so much shit going on. It was like, like when everybody's just talking, everybody's screaming, everybody's yapping, and it's like just ringing in your ear to where it's like, hey, shut the I don't know. It seemed like when it's like Trap being there just kind of, I don't know, it started, I don't know if I don't want to say that he like, he's a magnet.
A heat magnet. He's that heat magnet, so to speak.
It's a drama magnet, but yeah, I'm not saying that officially.
Wow!
Oh, she's
going to Trap Gambino. Oh!
And again into the judges'
Veronica
table.
Payne, what is Jenny Valentine doing? She's just absolutely attacking the judges here.
What is that all about?
I mean, it started out as a verbal altercation, but now there's physical. Listen, I think this. Are we gonna have a disqualification?
I see Holly Mei coming over.
Holly Mei is here. Oh no,
they're back at it.
Somebody, is this okay to happen or not? What's happening here? We got to get control of this. You see, Judge Trap Gambino is absolutely irate right now.
No, I mean, if y'all saw what happened at LFC 38 with Bella, again, it goes back to Bella Madison. It goes almost back to the usual suspects with her and Riley Jadens. He smashes the friggin' glass on a friggin' board.
Yes.
Riley Jadens.
Like, where the hell did that even come from?
Apparently, it was right there. He took it from the judge. He didn't even know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, and again, it's Trap. Again, it was right in front of him. That, what a coincidence. He had a glass that was within reach. Come on.
That's poor Sailor Moon Riley J just friggin' went balls to the wall right into the friggin' mush on the mat. You know what I'm saying? Poor Riley.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm starting to see her. She reached back and grabbed something. She's training on Riley Jade right now. Where's the referee at? Because I believe I see Trap Gambino. Oh! My goodness!
She smashed the glass on her head.
I saw Trap Gambino trying to get the referee's attention. He saw that happen.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'll tell you what, though, like all that stuff is what makes it's for me. Again, for me, it's the unpredictable moments that make LFC what it is. I mean, let's face it, like, holy crap. And I think every event there's something that happens and I'm like, holy shit, look at that.
It surprises me too, man.
I mean, if you look at the recent ones, I mean, first of all, shout out to Bella Inc., who was finally on her journey and won the LFC championship. It's like, look at Joel Kane. Friggin' like, he wasn't even there. And then the belt that Bella Inc. got was the European championship that he was holding because friggin' he brings the wrong belt.
Oh,
what
Michael,
the hell?
we talked about this.
We talked about this. What the hell? Like, she's like, still the European champion, but friggin' like, Joel's like, hey, here's your championship, and it's the fucking European championship. He's a fucking shenanigan artist. The friggin' shenanigans, man. Erroneous, to quote Vince.
With Joel, I wouldn't put anything past him.
No, it's a shyster, man. It's a shyster. Like, erroneous.
The shit he's done, I don't understand. Like, if you can't come, just don't come. Like, why? I couldn't even believe the last time he could make it, he had a girl. He hired someone to just hold an iPad.
Yep, that was.
He was on the iPad on Facebook. Awesome. Like, what the fuck is this? They can't even hear you.
Like,
No one can even hear you. What
Doesn't
is
mean
the
so
purpose
damn
of this?
funny.
This is just dumb as shit.
I mean, I understand COVID, but yeah, you got to give a shout out to Jackie O for having freaking Joel on her freaking.
I mean, why would you even? I guess on her part, she's getting paid to just stand there and hold the iPad.
Right.
I would have done
But
it.
at the same time, like that is just ridiculous. Why would you even agree to that?
It just
Because it's
But it's
hilarious.
Joel. You
Sure.
know, it's Joel. I mean, you know, it's Joel.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's all
So-
you
So
So much craziness with the LFC community, and that's, again, like I said, that's why it's magnetic pull is not knowing what insanity is coming, and then you're going to get that mom face from Holly when it does. Like, it's going to be there, and I'm like, I've seen that in person.
yeah. Just know when you fuck up, that eye is already like.
It's that eyebrow, and I had that,
Mhm.
and I didn't even do anything, Michael. Just so that you know.
I know, man. You were being one of the sharp dressed men on that show, along with yours truly, and we're just standing there, just like friggin', we're getting mom looked over here, right in the grill. I felt like Missy Elliott. Why you all in my grill? And I was, I was in Holly Mae's grill right there. You know,
I was gonna start singing that when that happened.
yes, like Missy. Stop it right now, Tommy. But I love you. You and Missy Elliott all in my grill. You know all.
Oh wow, we're thick as thieves, dude. Yeah.
Okay, of course.
Of course.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know what I'm gonna say right now. I think the way I was feeling, I'll say this because of who's on the show here, and I know how Holly loves her some Chris Brown. I felt like it was the right time to say goodbye after that. You know, I was ready to exit that ring. 2005 Chris Brown up in this piece. Hell to the yeah, man.
Oh my god.
We know.
You know. Oh boy.
Yeah. No.
Right.
I mean, you guys shouldn't feel bad because, it is what it is. It's me.
Well, I mean, it's like, you mentioned Sturgis earlier, and I mean, so many great memories, but it's like Johnny Tumbleweed when he kept calling you Holly the Lotus Mai and all that. You see,
right?
We're putting it back to. It was poor Johnny Tumbleweed, friggin' in Sturgis, the friggin' announcer at the time. Old Johnny Tumbleweed, man.
I was out of my fucking mind, dude. I was like, really? You can't just take.
He had one job.
He did. He had one job. He had one job.
Oh my god!
Not picking on the guy, but still, that's
no. We were absolutely picking on the guy.
Absolutely picking on the
guy. Yeah, no. I'm telling you, there's so much shit from Sturgis. I remember I ended up jumping on a chair onto the table just to get in the ring.
Right.
I don't even remember who I was stopping. But
probably Audrey.
Well, there was
know.
So much chaos.
You know what? Everything is just a blur for Sturgis. I mean, from someone almost getting arrested to me having to jump.
And Michael, while all that was going on,
yeah,
the 3 posters that are on the wall next to my drawing table that you see during the openings,
yes,
Holly is the one who got all those for me and got them all signed during that same crazy event.
Yeah, I had to track people down. Man, you're lucky, or you.
I absolutely am lucky on me.
Yeah, I didn't even buy myself anything from that store. I think that was like their 20-year anniversary or something.
Yeah.
But I bought you something, huh?
You did. You got, all kinds of stuff. I could go on and on about that. So
I even got your wife. Was it earrings?
Earrings.
I think it was earrings that I got her, right?
Yeah, earrings and a necklace.
I remember the earrings. I got her a necklace. I just thought they just had these little cute little stores, little trinkets and stuff. So I thought it was cute.
Them. And she was like, "She got that for me?" And I'm like, "Well, they're not for me."
Why not? You didn't try them on?
Oh no, my ears aren't pierced, and I'm not gonna try that. No.
They were clip-ons.
I don't
No
care
kidding.
what they're. I'm not trying.
So what you're saying is you didn't want to look like Peter Scolari along with Tom Hanks in Bosom Buddies, is what you're saying. You didn't want
Oh, no doubt, dude. Right?
to.
Oh man, that's
Oh,
an
hell yeah.
old show.
Yep, references, man. It's the references. I mean, we got
Bosom buddies, man.
buddies, man.
That lets you know how old we are. So shut up.
All right.
No doubt.
All I'm saying, well, look at how you think I feel, man. Because like we were talking about Chris Brown with that "Say Goodbye" reference. This one in here, Chris Brown concerts.
I
but
think I'm older than you,
true.
Michael.
I'm all right. Well, hold on. Wait a minute. Now we're not
Uh-oh.
going to say that. But all right. I'm not, all right, I'm not even going to dig
Let
myself.
me just back up there. Let me take that back real quick.
I'm just going to take it back. Let me take it back. I'm like, wait a minute.
Because I'm like, this motherfucker just said I am older. Like he
no, wait a
just.
minute. That's not what I meant. All right, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to take that back.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it back. Take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing it right now. Literally, she's getting ready to call out Michael Larkin.
Like if I can reach through this.
She started off the show calling me out, and now she's moving on to Michael.
I'll even say, man, my bad on that because I realized.
Like, let me take that back. No, but it's funny. It's funny because you said it, and I was like, as I'm realizing what you said, you're like, wait. No, what I said was what happened was. What I meant to say was. I was like, oh, he about to die.
Well, I think I was also thinking in my head because when I mentioned the "Say Goodbye" reference, like I was like in middle school when Chris Brown debuted with like "Run It" and like that classic album. Like I had a realization.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
When that song came out, I already had my two grown kids.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Thanks, Michael.
You're welcome.
I'm not going to say.
By the way, my older son's name is Michael.
All right, now, okay.
So be glad because aside from my son, I don't talk to any of the Michaels for a reason.
Well, I'm happy to have your interaction.
Oh, look at that.
Now that I think of it, no, I really don't talk to other Michaels for a reason.
Michael, you're in the elite list.
I am, man. I am taking that eliteness, man. I mean, hey, I'll say this. Like, when she was talking about Sturgis, I'll go back to that point really quickly. I'm like, well, how do you think the WCW wrestlers felt like going there yearly? And you have Hulk Hogan and Jay Leno and all these people doing pay-per-views at Sturgis. Now, you know how the WCW wrestlers felt with all these freaking craziness going at it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it was just crazy. Like, and to think, like, you're there. I get it. It's, you get to travel. It's a big event going on. So it's kind of work and play, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's just because that is the setting doesn't mean you just play.
Right.
Yeah.
There's
like some people just
work part of it.
Yeah, right. Like there's a boundary. There's a limit. No. It's not everyone has that notion.
Well, you've got to have some kind of balance between getting done what you're there to do, and then, hey, if you want to party, you want to have fun. Hey, I'm your guy. Turns out I love that shit. But
no. But I mean, yes, that part. But at the same time, you're representing us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just because your fight is already done. We're all still there together.
Right.
We came together. We're leaving together. You're part of this group.
Right.
So you think you know how to act, but yeah.
Well, that's the LFC.
So what Holly Mei is trying to say here is y'all has pretty much come correct, is what she's saying. Y'all better come correct. I feel you. All right. But I mean, that's also comes with the territory. It's like you look at like back at LFC 25, like we mentioned, because that was around 2018, where you're at Sam's Town Resort and Casino, which is a beautiful venue of just awesomeness. The Sam's Town.
Yeah, I didn't get to fight.
I know what we're talking about, but you got to be at like close by, so to speak, to see.
Yeah, I didn't get suspended, but that was right after the fight from that happened with Audrey.
Yeah, that's right.
That was my punishment.
Yes.
My punishment was to round up fucking bitches.
Bitches.
Yeah, like, oh, thanks.
Oh my Lord. Oh,
That's how I felt. Because it's like, let's go. Come on. Let's go. You need to be over here. You got to do this. Let's go over there. Come on. Let's go. Hurry up.
You're like the regular door.
It's like it's a babysitter.
It's literally like one big episode of Dora the Explorer. Vamonos. Come on, everybody. Let's go. Friggin' swiper, no swiping up in this biatch.
Right? No, swiper, no swiping should have been at Sturgis.
Oh, see, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Call it full circle. Okay.
It's legendary, the Sturgis show at this point in time. My God.
It is. I mean, everything that happens. I mean, we touched upon everything that happened. I mean, even from like friggin' when y'all went to oh God, was it Slovakia for friggin' LFC 24, the Eurobash and all that craziness, Holly. Like y'all know. Like we know.
No, I don't know because I never made it.
That's the reason why I said it. Look at the face.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up. Telling you, if I could, I wish I could. You better be glad that I'm over here and not over there with you.
Oh, Michael, it's going down.
I know.
But just remember, I will see you again.
I know you will, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
I don't think you'll be looking forward to what's gonna happen.
All right, man.
It's called an ass kicking, dude.
Hey, man, I put myself into it sometimes. I'm like Joe Pesci and my cousin Vinny. You know, I
put my foot in it.
I mean, I'm like Joe Pesci and my cousin Vinny. So you know, I can use a good ass kicking. You know what I'm saying? For $100.
Well, remember you said that, okay?
Hey, man.
That you need a good ass kicking. Got it. Okay.
You are one brave soul, Michael.
Since you're gonna get your ass kicked, you might as well get all that shit out now.
Absolutely.
Get it all in one.
One brave soul, my friend. That's all I have to say. You are one brave soul.
Still the craziness, man. The point being,
I was so pissed. You know, listen.
Yes.
I'm pissed because that damn Slovakia fight was around this time.
Yes.
So all the memories of me taking pictures from fucking airport to airport in the cold, stuck in different airports, in 3 different countries, just so you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was the first time. Like, I think it was you and like somebody else like forgot their somebody else. I don't think even meant there, right? I think it was you and I think it was
someone else. I can't remember who it was. Someone else. I don't know. They forgot their passport or something. Yeah, but mine was a whole different story. And when I tell you, the night I spent at the Frankfurt airport, had to have been the worst night. I've never been so scared, angry, and so emotional all at once.
Ooh.
People in Germany, man, they suck.
Yeah.
They're assholes.
Oh, great.
I was like, I'm in a whole different fucking country. I'm stuck in this airport. I can't leave. I can't go anywhere. That was the last fucking flight, in or out. And my suitcase, I couldn't get my suitcase because to get my suitcase, I had to step out of a door to walk into another door, and I wasn't allowed to do that. I wasn't allowed to step foot to just walk into another door in the same building.
Right.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I was I wanted to fight, but I didn't know who to fight, and if I fight these people, what the fuck is gonna happen to me?
I mean, it's like, I'll give you an example. It's like Euro Trip, and this is how we show how crazy Germany.
Oh God, Euro Trip, dude.
Oh my God. It's like when you friggin' walk into the bar there. Well, we'll use Manchester United, for example, Vinnie Jones, where he walks into the bar and he goes, if you're really Manchester United football team fans, well, sing the song. Sing the Manchester United song. Takes the morning train. It's like that. You get to see like the different sides of Europe. But yes, I can concur. A lot of people in Germany.
No, I was fucking livid. But what's crazy?
Yeah.
There were people, I met a few people, at the airport, that chose to stay at the airport overnight
Right.
than to get a hotel. And I was like, why would you want to do that? Apparently it's expensive.
Mhm.
So they, if they have a layover or whatever it is, they choose to sleep in the airport overnight, like
Ooh.
hunched over a bench.
Wow.
I was like, I want to go to a room. I want to lay down.
Yeah.
Right.
Where's the bed?
I mind you, I'm coming off of, what is it, like a 12, 13-hour flight already as it is?
It's
Mhm.
got to be
And
about that. Yeah.
And as soon as I land, you're telling me I can't go anywhere and I'm stuck at this airport? Yeah, I was fuming.
I bet. Like, I mean, it's just, that's the craziness. And I mean, again, not to bring up bad memories, but I had to say, like, that's the craziness. That's the craziness of what we had.
It was crazy. I wanted to punch that promoter's face. I wanted to bash his face in.
I would have loved to seen that because I know how you mollywop, man. I think you were ready to mollywop, and I know you. I know the
Oh,
mollywop would have been intact, so to speak.
I mean, I was like, I traveled all this way for what? To be stuck in, like, literally from Vegas to Frankfurt. And I was at Frankfurt till the next day. And then from there to Dublin, then I was stuck there. And then from Dublin to Boston, then I was stuck there. And then to Vegas. It was like just 3 days of almost 4 days of just airports.
Wow.
Wow.
I was pissed. And now, thanks for making me relive this.
Michael, it's on again.
I know. It's on already. It's on like Donkey Kong, man. But no, I think that's what a lot of people can take about this, besides the fact that I open my mouth much like Tommy does. But it's a rarity. But sometimes,
Much like Tommy does, you son of a bitch.
hey
Tommy
man,
hasn't said nothing.
hey man,
You have. You've said everything.
I know, but I'm just saying he says a little.
What's your wrestling name, Michael?
Shut up. Just shut your punk ass mouth. How about that, Tommy? How about that? No.
So spoke up, Tommy.
Well, my wrestling name is the Tominator.
The Tominator,
The
yes.
Tommy.
Tominator.
That's not supposed to be funny, Holly.
Oh, the Tominator.
It is funny.
Very much is funny. Oh, man.
Michael, we need your wrestling name, dude. I gotta have that.
I'd have to figure something out. I'm sure it would be fun. I'd have to have a nice little tagline. I mean, look at Holly over here. She's got the Lotus, which fits. And I mean, we've seen your stuff in the LFC calendar for the months that you've had. Whether you took a very nice shot in the bathtub. I mean, yeah, the Lotus fits with the flowers, man.
I listen. I showed up to that. I assumed the photographers were supposed to bring all the whatever they needed to,
props
right?
and stuff.
Right.
Yes, they didn't, and so that's all that they had. It was supposed to be a bunch of lily pads in the whole tub with bubbles and whatever, and I was like, I didn't know I was supposed to bring all that.
Nobody told you?
No, nobody told you.
I mean, if they did, I don't remember.
True. I will say, though, it did come out very nice. Like I said, the calendars are always just amazing. Definitely check out Holly's set in that because it was very nice. It was very lovely.
Absolutely was.
Yes.
Well,
yeah, we got you.
But listen,
Wow.
I haven't been in a calendar since I think the last one was the movie themes.
Yes.
Mm.
And I don't know, same thing. I guess I should have had more. I got to look at that picture again. I haven't even seen that picture in a long time. But mine was supposed to be American Beauty.
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember. Like that's one of the things too, because again, it is great photos. I will say this: if you do see it again, and if I do find
Richard's good.
Yeah,
Richard, great.
Yes.
Man, like I will put a little thing right in here for that photo. But I mean, it's one of those things too, man. Like everything that we get. I mean, we mentioned the craziness and the spontaneity, and sometimes reckless spontaneity. If you're Holly Mei with her mom look and just don't come at her at an airport if she's stuck. Do not come at her at the airport if she's stuck.
You don't scare me, none.
No, but the point being is there is a lot of great things that come within LFC, and we thank you, Prez. Yeah, we got to give you your flowers. Pun intended. Pun intended.
Yes.
Thanks. You gotta give me my orchids.
Orchids.
Absolutely.
Yes. There you go.
I love orchids. Those are my faves.
And see, now you start talking like that, and I'm not so nervous all of a sudden. I'm like, see?
See, there's pleasantries. There's pleasantries to this
See?
spontaneity.
I'm telling you, I'm not mean if you're not doing anything bad.
But I usually do bad stuff. So, like, eventually it's bound to, yeah, that's just how I,
You're bound to get in trouble. Got it.
Well, Michael knows this because Michael has now watched and co-hosted enough of these shows with me where he starts hearing all of these guests start saying, Tommy, you son of a bitch, after all that trash talking, I'm going to get my hands on.
I mean, Mia Annabella, the last show, was ready to put him in a headlock. So don't trip. She was ready. She was ready to put him in a headlock. So he knows. He knows.
I got
What did you say to her?
What did you say, Tommy? Tell her about your headlockness and just everything, man. That you're gonna get a noogie and everything that comes into fruition.
What, from Mia or from Jolene?
Well, we'll start with Mia because I mean, first of all, who doesn't? We'll start with Mia on the last show. Then we'll go to Jolene. So start with Mia.
I made that joke about watching Mia's fights and thinking that they were in slow motion, but she's actually just that slow.
Damn, man.
Oh.
Just pouring the fire on the gasoline, man. Just
whoopsie.
You're like, were you really trying to do a slow-mo move?
I don't know what he's trying to do, but I'm just saying, man. He was.
Well, yeah, you deserve to get
headlock,
kick, punch, whatever she plans on doing to you.
Yeah, man.
Beard man runs faster than a mad woman.
So what happened? What happened with Jolene?
We were at one of Jennifer Thomas's events at the after party, and she was standing off to the side, and I don't even remember exactly, but and I'd already had a few drinks or whatever, and I walked over to her though, and I just very plainly, like, she looked at me and she gave me the Jolene smile. Hey, Tommy, and I said, I just wanted you to know that you're standing in my spot.
Oh.
And she was like, what? And I'm like, yeah, you're standing in my spot, like.
Move.
And turns out the next thing I know, I was in this massive headlock.
Oh.
But I got out of it, because I'm the Tominator. So.
Because I'm the Tominator.
Tominator.
That's right.
Well, I'll be sure to let her know to tighten the lock.
Yeah.
We don't. Why don't wait? Whoa. We don't need to. Why do we have to?
See.
Wait, what?
We don't need to share stuff like that's just
Hey, if I can put my foot in my mouth sometimes and talk about getting my ass kicked, you can join in the party with me, man. Mr. You're standing in my spot. I wasn't that bad, Mister. I would have done the same thing when you told me. I'm like, you're standing in my spot. Like, what in the hell?
Because it's fucking, why, dude? Because it's fucking hilarious. Because I did. It's one of these premeditated things.
Well, I'm surprised that she just put you in a headlock and she just then drop kick you.
I'm just saying. The woman knows Krav Maga.
I would have drop kicked you to your spot.
Apparently, again, like people
you want your spot? And well, here you go.
Yep.
Well, all of that could have happened, but again, we've got a little bit of charm to me, so people don't want to do that to me. And it's just, you know what it is, Michael and Holly. I'm sitting in the chair, and I just happen to look over, and then like this thought hits my head, like, how funny would that be? That look on her face if you just went over, like, because who the fuck does that? And turns out I do.
You? Because, like, what's going through your head when this woman, one of the baddest women in LFC, who knows Krav Maga, LFC European champion,
and you just told her to move the fuck out your spot?
Yes, multiple accolades in LFC, and legit a tough woman, a badass of a human being. Like, don't let that smile fool you. She does have that badassery all about her. And you're just
badassery.
The badassery. I include you in that too, Holly May. Well,
okay.
I'm being nice now. So what we have the
being nice now.
We have the badassery of all these ladies. What is going through your head that you're like, you know what? I'm gonna get up. There's that girl, Jolene the Valkyrie.
Yeah.
And
let me just tell her to get the fuck out my spot.
Yes.
And what goes through my head is, this is gonna be fucking awesome.
I don't think other people would have been thinking that, nor were the ones watching her put you in a headlock were thinking how cool that was.
Yes.
And they were kind of laughing,
Yeah.
And I get that. You know, it's funny to see a little old bald man in a headlock, and it's like.
Then you're like, if I was there, I would have been helping you out. No, I would have been laughing straight at you because Jolene's my homegirl, man.
Recording. Would have been recording it.
Like you're both my friends, but she's my homegirl.
I'm surprised nobody did, but you know what? Even after that, we like continued on with an actual conversation. So it must not phase her one bit, you know. Like,
she wasn't really trying to knock your head off.
Yeah, no, I don't think so, because like we started talking about other drawings and this and that and just other random bullshit that we were talking about. So it was like, you know, she doesn't want to kill me. I just have a way of looking at people, smiling, and then opening my fucking mouth.
That's what I'm saying. You're like DMX, but not really. You want to show them they don't know who you be, Tommy Bell. What's your DMX?
Michael, that's my theme song. How ironic.
You have no idea. Stop it. You Missy Elliott and DMX, all of a sudden you're just a hip hop lyricist up in here. You stop it, Tommy Bell. You stop
right?
it.
That's how it is, dude.
All of a sudden.
I can't help it. Be great having me pull up thumping some DMX the next time we're all at some, you know, like,
friggin'
yeah.
DMX and Faith
Tommy knows what's going on.
Yeah, what's my name? Earth, what y'all really want? Earth, yes.
Hell yeah. I listen to, and that's the funny thing is musically, I listen to so much shit that I think it shocks people sometimes. And they're like, you fucking know that? And I'm like, look, I get it. I'm old, I'm bald, I'm gray, but you know what? Fuck it. Who gives a fuck? Like, what the fuck? I'll listen to all kinds of cool, crazy shit.
I mean, again, the Venga bus is coming for you, old man, with your Six Flags self.
It's going to have to catch me first. Catch me if you can.
That's like,
and hey, just, you know what, Michael, just to make this an art show again for 30 seconds. Sure. I am on my third brown color, and I did hop in and add some very subtle red highlights or low lights or shadows or something. Put some deeper red into the hair so that if you're looking at it super, super close, you'll be able to see.
What the hell just happened?
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. I can edit this part out. I'm here. We see. I'm here. I got you. Yeah, no. Can you see? There she is. Okay, she's back.
I don't see you two. Right, it's just a blank screen.
Hold on.
You'll fix it.
What the hell just happened?
I don't know. Yeah, I know. We can see you perfectly.
Yes.
No. What the hell?
All right.
No.
Do you want to come back out? You want to like come back in and come back out again, see what happens?
Huh?
You want to come back in and come back out, like exit the call and then come back in, see what happens?
Do you not see me? No, I see you now.
Oh, get out. Okay, perfect. I thought we were going to end it.
Oh, no, it was blank. I don't know. Whatever you did worked because you guys are back now. But it was like it just blacked out and then it just said preparing meeting. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I'm like, did it time out? Like, was there a time limit?
No. I blame Michael.
No, first of all, there ain't no damn time limits with this show. I make sure.
I didn't think so because I've been on, your little podcast before. So I don't know. Maybe you just got tired of talking to me. So you're like, oh, fuck it. I'm done with her. And just push the button.
Hold on.
Get her out of here.
Hold on, man. I got a little gripe there. My little podcast. You know, it's the LFC podcast. Don't act like you don't know. Don't act like you don't know. And of course, I would never hit you out of there. I would never block you out of here. We talking about here.
That's what it was. You didn't want me to kick your. Oh no, yep. Maybe that is what it is. Like, you know what? This is my one moment. Let me just shut her up and get her out of here so she can stop talking. And I know she's gonna whoop my ass anyway, so might as well put it all on one.
That's why you need to beat his ass, Holly.
Yeah, just
that on purpose.
Excuse me while I hit her mute button.
I told you, Holly, you need to beat his ass. I'll be there.
It's like the Men in Black.
No, maybe that's what it is because you don't want me. You don't want me on here. It was Tommy who asked me to be on here, not you. That's why you're like, shut her up, get her out of here. We're done.
That's right, Holly. You don't let Michael be mean to you.
Shut up, Tommy. Shut the fuck ass up, Mr. Tommy. Fuck ass mouth. Oh boy.
I see you. I got you.
Oh yeah. You hear that, Michael?
Mm-hmm.
She got you.
I got you.
I'd be scared as shit, dude, if I were you. You fucked up this time, man.
Oh man, okay.
We'll see if you'll be announcing at the next event.
Okay. Oh.
And I'll have to judge it. I have to judge it because I need to be there.
Stop it.
Michael got in trouble. Michael got in trouble.
You're a child. You're a child. You're a
You know,
little.
that might seem a little bit immature, but you know what?
Oh, all right.
There's only one.
Nice to see. Nice to see you guys get along so well.
We do.
This is the banter, man. This is what you get with LFC, man. We have banters, we have characters, we got everything for you.
Man, you know what? That's what builds it.
True. Very true.
And I remember asking Michael to be like an actual voice on the show several episodes in, and I was like, I don't want to just hear myself talk and this and that. And I was like, Michael, like when we're rambling, when we're rambling off the air, so to speak, we have some of the best conversations ever. And I was like, this needs to be a part of the show. Like some of the shit that we say and the shit that we talk on. I'm like, oh hell yeah. And so I'm like, dude, you just got to be an integral part of the show now, because when we start talking, it's the Abbott Costello of the LFC community.
Look at, I mean, with what we do with all of our content, especially what we get with the LFC website, with everybody who wants to be a VIP member, like you should, because it's like, yo, VIP, we're like Ice Baby, too cold, to quote Vanilla Ice, so to speak. But I mean, hey, man, you get a plethora, you get yes, word to your mother. We get a variety, we get a smorgasbord of everything. And I mean, Holly Mei over here, there was something special with my little podcast over here, which first of all, I always got to say 200th episode, Holly Mei.
I was just going to ask you, how many episodes is it at now? Damn, wasn't it just seems like it was just, what, 2 months ago that it was 100? Now it's 200?
It's over 200 plus, man. You were my 200th guest and onward, man. Like,
no, I thought I was the 100.
100 was it 100? 200? Yeah, I think it was 100. Yes, I think it was 100.
Yeah, I was like, was I the 100?
No, man. Well, I've been putting out the content. The grind never stops.
No, I know, but I was like, damn, when you said 200 something, Jesus, do you like you talk every night to people?
No. I was about to say, first and foremost, like, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what? Fuck you and your 200 episodes, your little podcast. And I'm talking about the grind never stops. I just talk every day. I'm just a regular chatterbox over here.
No, but who's all been in it? Who's?
Oh my God. Like, now you're going to make me think. Okay. So you, of course.
Yeah. And I mean, besides obviously the girls, right?
Yeah.
Who else have you? Who else you?
T-Bell over here. T-Bell over here. Tommy.
Okay. Yeah.
Sean,
the Tominator.
Yeah, the Tominator. Sean, our LFC CEO, Sean.
You had Sean on there.
Yeah, Leon.
Have you had Richard on there?
Yep, Richard, Leon, Joel, Miles Long, who has also done a lot of great photo work.
Yeah.
A lot of the guys and gals.
Miles lived like maybe 5-10 minutes from me. I didn't even know it.
Nice.
Well, no, because I think I dropped off Bella. And she was like, hey, here's the address. I was like, dude, I live down the street from here. I didn't even know Miles' house was right there. So, but who else?
My God. Well, yeah, no, I've had a lot of like the LFC fans that have been like really into this, like Tyler Lawston, who does a great job with just like the video reactions and stuff. Yeah, there's been a whole lot. Like, if you really go back, it's multiple guests. It's some of the newer fighters, everything that comes into the overall alumni of LFC.
I can't even keep up with how many new fighters there are. It's like the booty, the booty, and I'm like, how many? Like, there's what?
I was about to say, were you about to go into song there? Because I felt Cali Park, Bubba Sparks, Miss New Booty up in here with the Ying.
Yeah, no.
This is your chance. Do it.
Why? Were you waiting to say that?
No.
To sing that?
First of all, that's a classic around 05, 06, much like the esteemed Chris Brown with his Run It and Say Goodbye and whatnot. So
yeah.
Mid 2000s, like rap stuff, and probably also Bubba Sparks with his triple X's in there, the Sparks, so to speak. Like, he was a thing for like a little bit. For a little bit. Like a little bit, but still, it's a little thing. It's a little bit.
Man, I just hear the song in my head.
Say booty, 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 booty. Booty, booty,
everywhere.
This new booty, get it together and bring it back to me. Hit the play. About a month or two. Oh, good stuff.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
Michael. That's also my theme song.
Stop it. You have no idea. Man, with you don't even know who
How
Bubba
is that
Sparxxx
your
is.
theme song?
How? Yes. How?
It's because, you know what? Yeah, I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because
Because you love big booties?
well,
You like booty, booty, booty every.
Friggin'
every
Sir
song is
Mix-a-Lot
my
over.
theme song.
Friggin' Sir Mix-a-Lot over here. Friggin' put it on the glass, baby got back. Hell yeah. There you go.
Damn Skippy.
Hey, you know, I heard, I don't know if I don't know if I heard this somewhere or read it somewhere. Baby fat is coming around again. It's coming back around again. You know, the clothing line Baby Fat.
Yeah. I feel you. I think so. I think you're correct on that. Yes. I remember seeing something as well. I know Baby Fat.
Okay,
That's
I thought
great.
I
I've
was
been waiting.
Whew.
Why are you saving your old clothes, your old Baby Fat?
Damn Skippy.
Well, he's got a different old clothes. We mentioned every time, and it's never gonna go out of style, Tommy Bell, and this is why we love you. You got your old man sweaters. It's a beautiful
You bastard.
it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. God bless you with your old man sweater.
You know what? I'm gonna make that legendary, and I'm gonna wear that everywhere. I'm gonna wear that.
You
to
should
LFC
wear
events.
that sweater every time the sweaters that like what was his name? The neighborhood guy.
Rogers.
Mr. Rogers.
The
Yeah.
neighborhood guy.
Yeah,
The iconic Mr. Rogers. Fuck you, Fred. God rest your soul, but fuck you, Fred.
No, you should get one of those sweaters like he does, and just put like the LFC logo.
Hey.
It's one hell of a day in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Hell of a day in the neighborhood.
Would you be mine?
Or you can have those sweaters that Bob Ross wears.
The button-down shirt with the jeans, yeah.
No, yeah, but he's got too much hair.
That is true. That is true.
Just put the wig on.
Yeah, just put the wig on, man. Everybody's got the Bob Ross wig.
I don't think I have one of those in my
You look like Disco Fever mixed with the joy of painting. There you go.
Oh my. I mean, I can do a great Bob Ross imitation, which I will not do at this very moment, but yeah, he's got too much hair for me.
What imitation of Bob Ross?
Yeah,
just the way he
you're not
talks
just
and the
going
way
to say that in passing and just not do it. You're not just going to say that.
Yeah.
I can so. You know why? Because it's my goddamn show.
I mean, I guess.
How great is that? Oh, it's great being me. I think you said that earlier, Holly. You're lucky you're you. Yeah, I am, as a matter of fact.
Well, yeah, well, that's the thing. We're lucky.
You're lucky you're over there.
Yeah. Well, also because again, I'm gonna say we're the commodities that we are, including Miss Holly Mei. We all could get away with some stuff over here because we all like each other. We all like each other. We're all big internal families.
Yeah, I mean, it's all fun and games.
It's all that 1, 2, 3 LOVE love. It's all love. It's all love.
Yeah, and then as soon as I get my next photo op with Holly, and she'll be like, "Stop shaking the camera," and then it's gonna look like another fucking picture of Bigfoot because it's so blurry and shit.
Just a goddamn blur.
Yeah.
Like, who is this? Who are you? What? Who did you take this picture with?
That's literally what it was.
It's just this.
I'm telling you, yeah. The first one that I got with her was like the best one, and it was blurry.
Didn't I take the picture? Didn't I end up taking your phone to take a picture of us?
I think
No, you let me suffer through that whole fucking bit, laughing your ass off
because of how ridiculous it was.
Can't believe you're that nervous.
I'm freaking on the other side going over my lines, and I see this one over here. Just
let me take a picture. Can we get a picture?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
I never miss an opportunity.
No, you don't.
I just usually blow them after that, though.
Yeah. Well, you had to make the important decision at the end of LFC 35 with Volcana and one and only La Scorpia, aka Jenny Bloody Valentine. Somebody had to make a decision, Tommy Bell. Somebody had to make a decision.
Boy, the hot seat was on me all of a sudden in one moment, and I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, Jenny Bloody Valentine.
She's waxing. That is most definitely not Scorpio.
This is Scorpio.
What do we do now?
Yeah.
There's just
that was a crazy.
Too much to remember about that Halloween episode.
That is true. That was a
Burned
memorable.
in my brain.
What happened?
Well, he came down he had to make a decision, and Jenny was, as you know, at the time, you were there. You know what's up. We were all in the ring. Jenny turned out to be La Scorpia, and
Scorpia.
No, I thought you were talking about you had him on a podcast or something.
No.
On your show.
This is the actual event that happened.
Oh, no. Yeah. No, I know that, but I thought
no.
Never mind.
yeah, but no.
I just thought you had her on your show and you did something, or
no, we're referring to
something.
Itself. No, we're referring to the event in itself. Yes.
Okay.
And Tommy had to make a decision, and Jenny was a little of that crystal blue persuasion, Tommy James in the Shangel style. You had to make a decision, Tommy Bell. She's like, "Hey, why don't you pick me, man?"
Yeah, she put the pressure on pretty quick, didn't she?
Very much so.
Or she tried to, because I've got nerves of steel, so it doesn't bother
nerves of steel.
For the Tominator.
Nerves of steel, huh? Yeah. The Tominator, nerd of steel.
Nerd of steel. How's this going bad?
Oh boy.
I don't think Holly buys it, dude. I'm just telling you.
No.
Well, it's up to me to convince everybody. That's all I can do. Just be me and break out the Tominator. But you know what, dude?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yes.
We are at a point here where I just about got, other than messing around a little bit back and forth, just to try and, again, turn this into an actual drawing show like Sean wanted. The hair's just about to fucking done here, dude.
Nice.
Take a look at that.
She's coming to life.
With 4 colored pencils plus a red. This one's turning out so fucking amazing. I really like how this one is turning out.
I could see my eyebrow arch.
Right there. Absolutely. And I wanted to make sure I got that just right, and having seen it in person, it was pretty easy to get. So
you had a picture, plus you had a memory embedded in your head.
Ingrained in the brain, so to speak.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. This has been, as promised, a monumental and crazy episode of Sketchy AF. Sketchy and funny. I'm sure Sean and the LFC community will not be disappointed with this one, because Michael, we both literally got threatened and called out by the LFC prez herself now. That's a moment.
Absolutely. And then when you call my show the little podcast that it is,
it's a little podcast.
I'm just a little pop-in shop over here. Nothing. N-U-T-T-I-N. Nothing but a G-Thang baby over here. Nothing. Just
it's beauty, strength, and dominance.
Oh boy.
They're crazy.
There's a little tiny bit of beauty. Oh boy.
But Holly, I want to thank you so much for being on the show. It's been an honor and a privilege and a pleasure, and all those things that Michael always talks about. He's laughing at me as I'm trying to get all my P's in the line. But nobody can do it like Michael. But yeah, it's been an absolute blast. And we've worked on a couple different projects together, but it's great to have you back in something that's current and new. And this is going to be one of the best pieces for 2024. And I really thank you for being on the show and being in my portfolio of stuff.
No, thank you for picking me to be, your queen in your portrait. So I appreciate it. I appreciate you even thinking of me. I'm sure you got plenty to choose from.
I do, but I don't want the strong arm from Holly Mei. So,
No, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm honored to be that queen.
You absolutely are. And Michael, I'm going to turn it over to you now to do the outros to this show in the proper way that you do.
Okay, well, before I even get to the outro, Miss Holly the Lotus May, where can we follow you on the gram, man? Because you were on that Instagram. Where can we follow you for every LFC fan that wants to check you out, man?
It's Holly _ the _ Lotus, I think.
Yes, yes, it is.
Is it? Look, I'm on it, but I'm not on it.
I'm on it. I'm not on it. So,
Michael
No,
will
I
put the
mean,
description links at the
you'll-
bottom
we'll
of
put
the.
the links in it. It's all good. Yeah, we'll have.
Yeah,
We'll have
no, you'll see the dailies of Holly's life.
so,
You know,
yeah,
the norm, the fights, the nonprofits, you know, whatever. Anything that I'm dealing with, it's on there.
true. So what you're saying is it has business, it has LFC, and it has Chris Brown concerts. Is what you're saying?
Uh-huh. A lot of Chris Brown. Hey, you know he moved here.
Hey man.
He moved to Vegas. I'm just hoping for one of these days to run into him.
Well, then you got to double the pleasure, double the fun, and dance forever.
Uh-huh.
Some fine China, man. Hell to the yeah. Okay.
I am that fine China that he needs to meet.
Yeah. Yeah. All right now. So follow the.
You should invite him to our podcast.
What? Chris Brown, hell to the yeah, man. Run it, man. Friggin' that's how it's supposed to be.
You need to invite him. Be like, hey.
What up, Chris?
You want me to call him for you guys?
You want to get C Breezy on the line? Get C Breezy on the line, man. Oh my goodness.
I can call him for you guys.
I love you guys.
Oh my God. If we get that's something. Chris Brown. We mentioned so many people and celebrities.
Just let him know that, you know, you got the prez of LFC that wants to have him on the podcast.
Yeah, come on. The prez wants you on, C Breezy.
That's all you got to say, Michael.
I feel you. I would be right there. First of all, I mean,
you can't turn her down.
Yes, you do not turn the prez down, C Breezy.
No,
no.
At all.
Let's put on Back to Sleep, man. Have you back to sleep, girl? All right. Anyway, I digress. So Chris Brown and pop culture madness aside, and the fanatic that is Holly the Lotus May of Chris Brown, check her out on Instagram. If you want to check out Tommy Bell Sketchy and Funny, check him out on Spotify. Check it out on Tommy's YouTube channel. And check it out on the VIP section of the LFCfights.com website. Check out this podcast, Beauty, Strength, and Dominance, that yours truly hosts, featuring Holly the Lotus May and many of the great casting crew of LFC. Among with our amazing fans, we love y'all, we respect y'all, and we appreciate each and every one of y'all. The appreciation is up the wazoo, and you can check out all the events from LFC, its inception, to LFC 40 to LFC 41 to just a Bonanza and accoutrement and Sturgis events. Yes, if we didn't say it enough on here, we got to put the Sturgis out there. So check us out. We here, we there, we everywhere. Tommy Bell, any final words for the people? Let them know. Speak on it.
My final words are, I want to address both of my viewers and say, you guys knew this was going to be a monumental episode, and it absolutely delivered. My thanks to Michael, my thanks to Holly, all of you guys. Stay tuned for the next crazy episode, because you never know it's sketchy AF. You never know what's coming. And all of my family at LFC, you guys, each and every one of you fucking rock. And so thank you.
Thank you, guys.
We appreciate y'all. We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye.
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 This is for my queens. 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 This is for my queens rising up, above and beyond. You don't even know it yet, so just listen along. This for my queens. What does that word even mean? It might not yet mean to you what it means to me. It's for my queens in the struggle, queens on the level, queens in the bubble. It's hard to see outside your means. It's for my queens faking it, my queens making it, my queens taking it all. You get what you need, and you feed everyone around you while you do what you do. Selfless acts to serve the self so you can serve everyone around you. Selfish acts that come back and attack times 10. But you ain't stressing, all the self-reflecting got you finding truth. Everybody gets to have their bad days, and everybody gets to look its own way. Nobody can tell you what you can't and what you will, cause free will's the only way. This is for my queens. This is for my queens.